Hey everyone, welcome back to Rayyan. Today we are breaking down fun and tricky LeetCode problem 504 base 7. If you ever struggle with number based conversions or just want to get faster at solving these types of questions in coding interviews, this video is for you. We will go over the logic and step by step write clean Python code and test it if in different inputs. So by the end of this video, you will be fully understand how to tackle any base conversion problems confidently. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and now let's dive into writing. So guys, let's start and let's solve a 504 questions Python base 7. So this video must be smaller because this question and the answer is also be smaller, okay, of this. But let's understand the question, what is the question is trying to say. There's a one line of question. If you see here, there's a one line of question. Here you can see it. These all are the one line of question. So let's understand this. So now it has been given me a one integer num, means in today's video it has been given me a integer num, okay, and we want to return a string of its base 7 representation, okay, means that it has given me a integer num, and what we want to do, we want to return a string of its base 7 representation. If you see the example 1, here they get one integer by the name of num in which he wrote in down 100, and the output has been coming in the double comma 202. This output has been coming in the string of its base 7 representation, okay, this type of an output. And let's see the case 2. In the case 2, if you see here he get one integer by the name of num in which he wrote it down -7, and the output has been coming -10 in the string form. Here you can see it, and these are the constraints which he used to solve this question, like -10 square 7 less than equals to num less than equals to 10, and then square 7, okay. So now let's try to solve this question. This question is very smaller. If you see here, so where it is, okay, here you can see the question is also be smaller, answer is also be smaller, but in today's video we are using the nuppy, okay. We use the nuppy to solve this question, okay, and it's an easy one question we are solving in today's video, okay. And this is a topic, the whole topic is on about math, okay. This all topic is on about math, okay. Now let's see the submission. 3,13,000 people have submitted this question, and only 1,61,000 has been accepted, and acceptance rate is 51.7%. So it must be easier, okay, I think so. Now let's try to solve this question. So we are solving this question in the Python 3. Like you all the people know, whenever we start to solve our any question, we solve it in the Python 3. From the starting, I am solving all the question in the Python 3. If you go and view my profile, in my profile there I also solve all the question in the Python 3. You can see 178 problems solved in Python 3. There are only 5 problems which I solved in the Python, and I solved 1 problem in Java, okay, like this. Now let's start to solve it. So first of all, let's start to write over all the code. So first of all, let me make a comment. So it will be not disturb us, okay. Now first of all, I will press here enter. So here I will be import a nuppy, okay. Okay, here I imported my nuppy, okay, because if you do not import nuppy, so it must be give you the error. And this we are solving in our weekly contest 19, we are solving our base 7, okay, base 7 question. Now first of all, when you define nuppy, when you add a nuppy, so then you will be defining a class of a solution, then you will be add a one class of a solution. So define a class solution, because this is a very main thing. If you do not add class of a solution, so in the LeetCode camp, every question it will be give you the error. Please add a class of a solution. Many people are thinking, no, I am not adding class of a solution. If we do not add a class of a solution, so then it will be give you the error, okay. Now here I define dev and then dev keyword, okay. And if you don't know what is the dev keyword, so I have already make it the detailed video on it in my this channel. Go and see that video, okay. Now define here convert to base, okay, convert to base 7. So now when we do this, so I define here rounded brackets in which I define self comma num. and why I'm defining here num and why I'm defining here int means I am num is my integer, okay, and we convert this num integer into str I'm writing because we convert this num integer into our string, so that's why we are writing here str. String short form is str, okay. So now here I define, here I written and then semicolon minus, okay, semicolon then plus np dot base wrapper minus num 7. Then here I define a if statement and I define num less than 0. Define here else statement np dot base wrap num dot comma 7. Okay, now when we define our all these codes, so we only want to do it, so let's run this code and let's see it is correct or not. So when I run this code, the running code has been a wrong case. It is giving me the case 2 has been perfect, means in the case 2 the expected output is minus 10 and also output has been coming same, but in the case when it is giving me the error means that the expected output is 202 but my output has been coming minus 202. So let's see. So I think in this line there is an error, okay. Okay, by the mistake I show you here we define a less than sign, not an greater than sign, okay. By the mistake I define a less than sign, sorry, greater than sign. So now let's run it. So now it's not giving me any error. So it has been accepted. Our case when our expected output is 202, in the string form our output has been coming 202. In the case 2 our output has been coming minus 10 in the string format, here you can see it. So now let's see the submission code. So when I submit this code, it is taking a little bit loading, so it has been accepted and we solve in 0 milliseconds and I beat 100% people, okay. I beat 100% people, here you can see it. We beat 100% people. So I am posting the solution, easy solution in Python 3 and beat 100% people, okay, and I'm posting a solution. So here you can see in today's video we solve our question number 504 by the name of base 7, and I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy, so like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to all the notification bell also, so you never miss these type of videos on this channel. So now anyways, let's meet you in the next video, next class, and next very amazing class like that type of videos. So now for today, goodbye.